Hey, this is Abhishek, and today in this video, I'll be going to demonstrate PL SQL. So, PL stands for Procedural Language, and it is used to uh, connect the database language with a procedural language. So, that help us to run the programs in the database. So, actually, the PL is divided into three basic blocks, and first block is declaration block, and second one is executable block, and third one is expression expect it's, you can say that it's just like exception block which handles the errors. So now moving on to the question, I'll the set a few questions, so I'll be explaining each and every PL questions over here. So first of all, it says like write a PL SQL procedure that will accept the product ID from the user, check the product is supplied by the supplier, and display the status. Okay, so over here you can see it states like I created a procedure. So as I mentioned, like it has three parts. One is declare, execute, and expect exception. So create or replace. This is the basic syntax of the procedure. If it's not, if it is to create, we write create, or if it's already create, we replace it. So and P1 is the procedure name over here. So it says like create or replace the procedure, X in varchar2 and Y out varchar2, Z out varchar2. Varchar is the data type, and is begin select SID as name into Y and Z from supplier. Supplier 330 is is a table where product ID is equal to X, DBMS output dot put line ID Y name Z, and and over here you can see that it states like procedure is created. So now what we have to do, as in the question, it says like write a procedure that will accept the product ID from the user if check if the product is supplied by the supplier, and display the status. So over here you can see that I already created a product procedure, and now set a server output on declare y varchar. We are giving the size over here. So and similarly we are giving the size for all the three variables over like y x and z, and begin. And over here now then assigning the value like p. This is the procedure over here, x y z, and then enter the values. If we enter the value for the x, it shows the what's the old value and what's the new value. And you can see like a procedure has been successfully completed. And moving to the second question, write a procedure to calculate the total price of the product that has been supplied and passed the supplier ID as the argument. we, are, we have to calculate that. Okay, so actually so this is the second question. So it says like we have to write a procedure to calculate the total price. So over here same syntax, the create or replace product p4. You have given a p4 as of name, x in varchar2 y out number is begin select the sum. If you have to calculate the price, so we have to from the order line 338 where the product ID is equal to X. So we have to, this is the condition which checks what's the product ID. So over here we can see the product ID we have been product ID which we are giving, that is X, and where we have to give, and when we have to, and from where we have to take, that is order line 338 and into Y, and DBMS output line Y end, and that's it. The product has been created, the procedure has been created. Now to is set server out on declare void number. We're giving the number is a data type. If varchar used to take each and every like symbol, like especially alphabets, numbers, anything, but in the number we are only bounded to take only the numbers, like numbers starting from 0 to 9, any numbers format, and begin over here, then we are passing. So again in the question it says like over here, from the product has been supplied and pass the supplier ID as an argument. So over here you can see that P4 was the procedure we created, and over here we are, this is the 4000 is the ID. Okay, so we are passing. So now you can see it says like when the ID has been passed, it says like procedure successfully completed. Okay, now moving to the third question, it says like write a procedure to raise the quantity. So to write a procedure that will raise the quantity with increase the quantity of the ordered product. It accepts an order ID and the quantity to be increased. It uses the order it order ID to find the current quantity from the order table and update the quantity. So uh, this is our third question. It says like create or replace product. That's normal syntax to create a procedure. P1 X in varchar 2 Y in varchar 2 is begin update product 338 set quantity is equal to quantity plus Y. So we are updating our table name as product 338 where product ID is equal to X and the procedure has been created. Now begin P1, again we are passing the argument, and when we pass the argument uh, pass the argument tree, the and you see product procedure successfully completed. Select star from 338. We see that when we pass over here, this is the this is the product 338 table. You can see that in this table consists of product ID, product description, product, mm, it's material, sorry, it's product material, product ID and quantity. So so that was question number third. We showed the raised quantity in which the increased quantity of the product. Okay, over here you can see as we set as quantity is equal to quantity plus Y. So in the quantity it shows like a raised quantity. And for the fourth one, it says write a PL/SQL function to return the product name when the product ID is passed as an argument. So in the fourth, we need to pass it as an argument. So create or replace the function f1. So we are using a function over here. There's no more procedure. It's function f1 x in varchar 2 return varchar 2 is pd varchar 20 begin select product description into pd from product 338. We are using a table product where this is a condition where id should be x and return pd. The syntax has been already created now. Declare y, we are assigning the size of the x and y variable, and begin x and y. And after that, mm, these if you write an ms, and that in that the value should be taken by the user. And after that, after ending the function, it says like and will put an entry, enter the value of y. So just we gave 2000. So after that, it says like old value and the new value, and it also displays like what's the product name is. It's officer chairs. And now this is our fifth one. The fifth one is like a PL SQL function to return the maximum quantity ordered by the customer. So we have to show the maximum quantity ordered by the customer. So we'll create a function name as q5, and after that return number is total number, and after begin select max. You can see I already discussed in one of my video, like some uses of some of the aggregate functions. And after that, you can see like max is also one of the aggregate function. And after that, order quantity into total. And after that, from suppliers, because orders contained in the suppliers 338 is the table name, return total. So whatever the total will get from the supplier 338, that will be displayed into the total. So function was is created, and now after that, declare varchar 20, which just giving a size, and the variable begin yeq5 dbms output line max value is to display the value. And after that, okay, over here there was a error over here because I left up syntax. So if you write it, write any procedure or any of the syntax, be specific in writing the correct syntax. So it's actually dbms underscore output dot put. Actually I missed put over dot put over here, so it's showing an error in line 5. So and after that, it shows like what's the max value, display that max value is 10. Now moving on to the last question, it says like write a PL/SQL to find the sum of the digits in the given number. So actually, so declare an integer as integer is equal to 0, d integer. We are given a data type, so num integer begin. And and then actually we are asking the values while there's the loop over here. There's a while loop while n should not be equal to 0. A loop starts from here and the loop ends over here. That's n loop. So what we'll do, we'll modulus has been, this is a modulus function over here, en comma 10 s equal to s plus t, and turns n divided by 10. So if we write our value over here, so if we put a value over here, so what this particular function will do, like we get the value 12 over here. So if we add all these integer values, like 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 6 is 12. So if we over here you can see like n, in the n we are putting a value, and if we have to check, if we add all these value, there should be some values to be checked, that whether it's 0 or not. So if when it becomes 0, that the loop will be terminated while n is not equal to 0. If the value of n becomes 0, it will be terminated. So like mod. So there are two, to remove the integer from the left side, And so for this one, if we perform a modulus, what does a modulus function do? Modulus function gives the remainder value. If we divide it by 10, the remainder will get 6. And after that, if we divide in divide, we take the quotient value. If we divide, we'll get the value like 1 2 3. So the 6 will be removed. After that, every modulus 6 will be removed, and after every modulus function, the last from the right side, the digit from the right side will be removed. That's why then after that we can perform the addition functions like 6 plus 3, 3 plus 2, 2 plus 1, and we'll get the value as 12. So that was all in the PLSQL. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like this video.